Tax avoidance is costing the Australian economy billions of dollars.
Last year was the hottest on record. Scientists are highlighting the urgency of cutting greenhouse gas emissions.
Radical changes to the renewable energy target are being considered.
Exclusive footage of the Great Barrier Reef shows what could be the most severe and extensive coral bleaching on record.
A Senate inquiry heard evidence of 67 allegations of child abuse.
Marriage is between a man and a woman.
Hi, I'm Paul Lusting, the National Director of GetUp. It looks like we're headed to an early election, with all signs pointing to the 2nd of July. Luckily, we're one step ahead. Early this year, thousands of Australians put their heads together to develop the GetUp election strategy for 2016. Then in March, even more people met in living rooms, cafes and libraries across the country to refine that strategy and to devise local election plans. Our election strategy will disrupt the power that corporate tax dodgers and vested interests have in our parliament, so we can stand up for a better and fairer Australia. This election, we're taking the power back.
So here's how we'll do it. First, we'll put the issues you've voted as our movement's priority front and centre of the political agenda. They are stopping fossil fuel handouts and powering renewable energy, protecting our public healthcare system as well as local hospitals and health services, and disrupting the money and influence big business has in our politics. Together, we'll make sure voters in electorates across the country know where their candidates stand, so when they get to the ballot box, they can vote according to these priority issues. Second, we'll go after the powerful bloc of hard-right politicians holding back our nation's progress. They're the ones who do the bidding of big business, the coal lobby, and right-wing groups like the Institute of Public Affairs.
Our strategy targets the worst offenders and will send all sides of politics a very clear message. If you're blocking investment in renewable energy, allowing corporates to avoid paying their fair share of tax, or attempting to divide us using bigotry and fear, you don't have the support of the Australian people and you have no place in our parliament.
And finally, we'll protect the Senate to make sure it stays as the House of Review, keeping the government in check on our issues. The way we vote has also just changed, so we'll make sure voters across Australia are informed on how the Senate vote works and how to make it count.
We'll run local candidate forums, sophisticated door-knocking programs, community phone banks, and the targeted cut-through advertising GetUp is famous for.
By collaborating with our friends and campaign partners, this will be the biggest and boldest election effort our movement has ever seen.
To pull it off, we'll need your support. So if you back this strategy, if you're ready to take on some of the most destructive conservative forces in this country, if you're ready to take the power back in politics, I'm asking you to chip in.
A donation right now will mean we can lock down some of the big ticket items in advance, securing TV ad buys, hiring local organisers in the electorates of our target MPs, and powering up our election phone banks to make sure we stay out in front.
Together, we can take on the likes of Gina Rinehart and Rupert Murdoch, but it's going to take all of us. Are you in?